You ever feel like your car's working against you and the mechanic's just waiting to cash in on it? Yeah, I've been there too. The check engine light pops on, the idle feels rough, shifting gets weird, and before you know it, someone's quoting you hundreds of dollars for something you don't even understand. But here's what they don't tell you. There's a reset, a simple one, that can fix most of these problems in minutes. No tools, no parts, no appointments. Just a move professionals use behind closed doors and hope you never find out about. This isn't some hack or gimmick, it's legit. And once you know it, that scary check engine light, it won't freak you out anymore. In fact, it might just become your car's way of asking for a refresh, not a repair. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know how to reset your car like a pro, dodge unnecessary repairs, and take back control. And trust me, once you do this the first time, you'll wonder why no one told you sooner. Why this works. The car is a computer reveal. Here's the truth most drivers don't realize. Your car isn't just an engine on wheels. It's a rolling computer, packed with sensors, modules, and digital systems that talk to each other non-stop. And just like any tech, whether it's your smartphone or laptop, it can glitch. A sensor might send the wrong signal. A control module might lag or get out of sync. Voltage spikes from a weak battery can throw everything off. Suddenly your car shifts rough, idles strange, or throws a warning light for no clear reason. You take it to a shop, and they suggest expensive parts or hours of diagnostics. But in many cases, nothing is actually broken. It's not a failing component, it's just bad data, outdated signals, confused software, faulty readings stored deep inside the system. And that's the catch. Your car doesn't always need a new part. It needs a fresh start, a memory wipe, a hard reboot. And once you understand that, fixing 90% of your car's problems becomes surprisingly easy. Because here's the best part. The first reset, it can be done by anyone in less than 10 minutes, with zero tools and absolutely no experience. The classic reset mechanics use but don't tell you. This is the reset professional mechanics use all the time, but they'd rather you didn't know about it. It's called the battery disconnect, and it's the OG reset that still works wonders today. Why? Because it completely reboots your car's digital brain. Here's how simple it is. Turn off the ignition, remove the key, and disconnect the negative terminal of your car battery. Then press and hold the brake pedal for about 30 seconds to drain any leftover electricity from the system. That step is key. It clears residual charge from hidden modules that can hold on to corrupted data. After that, just wait 10 to 15 minutes. Reconnect the battery, and start your car like normal. What you've just done is wipe the digital slate clean. Your car's ECU resets, idle settings get recalibrated, adaptive transmission memory is erased, and stored glitches are flushed out. If your vehicle has been acting sluggish, shifting oddly, or throwing random warning lights, this simple process can feel like a miracle. It's like giving your car a full factory reboot without touching a single part. Just one wrench and a few minutes of patience. And yes, it even works after battery replacements, sensor swaps, or strange behavior with no clear cause. But what if you don't want to reset everything? What if there's just one system misbehaving, and you want something quicker and more precise? The fuse box trick, surgical reset. If you don't want to reset your entire car, there's a more targeted approach that mechanics quietly use when they want to fix one specific problem without affecting everything else. It's called a fuse box reset, and it's like performing surgery instead of a full-body reboot. Instead of disconnecting the battery and wiping everything clean, you simply pull the fuse connected to the misbehaving system, like the TCM for transmission issues, the PCM or ECU for engine performance problems, or even something as simple as the radio, infotainment, or climate control systems. On many Nissan models, for instance, pulling the TCM fuse after a transmission service can instantly smooth out harsh or delayed shifting. The same trick works on Hyundais with stuck gear logic or BMWs with finicky electronics. The best part? This method resets only the targeted system, so your clock, radio presets, adaptive driving memory, and other modules stay untouched. No need to relearn your idle or reprogram anything else. It's fast, it's precise, and it's shockingly effective. Most drivers and even some technicians overlook it, but it can save you hours of frustration and a whole lot of money. But want a reset that feels like a cheat code? Because the next one looks more like a dance than a repair. The pedal dance reset. It sounds like a joke, but the pedal dance is real, and it works. This reset doesn't require a single tool, just a bit of timing and patience. It's called the throttle and transmission relearn, and it's quietly built into the brains of many vehicles from Nissan, Toyota, GM, BMW, and others. All you do is follow a specific sequence using only your gas pedal. No wires, no laptop, no trip to the shop. That's it. In under 60 seconds, you can literally retrain your car's throttle response and transmission behavior. The result? Sluggish acceleration suddenly feels crisp and snappy again. Jerky or hesitant shifting smooths out like you just had a mechanic fine-tune your gearbox. And if your car has been acting off after a battery change or part replacement, this resets the learning curve, letting your car adapt to your real-world driving style all over again. Some drivers report MPG improvements, better idle, and even faster startup response just from doing this simple trick. It feels less like maintenance and more like unlocking a secret level in your car's control system. No joke, just you and your foot, quietly resetting your car's brain like a hidden cheat code. But if you've got just $20 to spare, you can unlock the next level and take full control of your car's behavior like a pro mechanic. The $20 tool mechanics hope you never buy. If you've got $20 and a few minutes, you can tap into the same power mechanics use daily without ever stepping foot in a shop. A basic OBD2 scanner, the kind you can find on Amazon or at any auto parts store, lets you plug directly into your car's brain. With it, you can read error codes, clear check engine lights, and instantly fix common issues like sensor hiccups, misfires, or even a warning triggered by bad gas. Ever had your check engine light come on after forgetting to tighten your gas cap? This tool clears it in seconds. No panic, no $100 diagnostic fee. But here's what most people miss: the live data feature. It doesn't just tell you what went wrong, it shows you what's happening right now. You can monitor fuel trims, coolant temps, oxygen sensor outputs, and more in real time. That means when you reset something, like a misfire or air fuel issue, you can instantly verify if it worked. No guessing, no hoping. You're literally watching your car respond second by second. It's the kind of insight that separates smart DIYers from helpless drivers. Mechanics don't want you to have this power, because once you do, half the reasons to visit a shop disappear. And even if you don't fix it yourself, showing up with a code and data makes sure you don't get ripped off. This $20 tool puts the knowledge and the leverage in your hands. Still not fixed? Then it might be time to go all in and hit your car with the nuclear option, the hard reset combo, for limp mode and deep glitches. When your car just won't behave, stuck in limp mode, throwing random errors, or acting totally off despite every reset, it's time for the nuclear option. This is the hard reset combo, a full system wipe that goes deeper than anything else. It's the same method some mechanics quietly rely on when diagnostics hit a dead end. It combines the battery disconnect, targeted fuse pull, and a proper idle relearn, executed in the right order. Start by disconnecting the battery, then pull essential fuses tied to the car's brain like the PCM powertrain control module and TCM transmission control module. Wait a full 30 minutes, not 5, not 10. This gives all residual power a chance to drain and clears stubborn memory buffers most quick resets can't touch. Once you reconnect everything, it's time for an idle relearn. Start the engine and let it idle for a few minutes. No gas, no inputs. Then turn the AC on and off. And finally take a gentle 10-minute drive, avoiding sudden acceleration. What you're doing is wiping out all the stuck memory modules and letting the car build fresh adaptive data based on clean signals. It's basically like reinstalling Windows on your car. You're not just turning it off and on again, you're purging the digital clutter that's been confusing it for months. This method has revived cars from Hyundai, VW, Ford, and even older European models, where limp mode seemed permanent. And here's the wild part: dealerships won't even try this unless you insist. Why? Because they'd rather sell you a new ECU than take the time to reset the old one. But now you know the reset sequence that can bring a car back from the brink. Still, there's a deeper layer, because hiding inside your car are even more resets. Secret functions for steering, HVAC, tire pressure, infotainment, and more that 99% of drivers never touch. Secret hidden resets, TPMs, HVAC, steering, etc. Believe it or not, your car is hiding even more reset options, ones most drivers have no idea exist. These aren't just useful, they're essential if you want your vehicle running like it should. Take the TPMs reset for example. After inflating your tires, just turn the ignition on, hold the TPMs button until the light blinks 3 times, and drive a few miles. Boom! No more warning light, no dealership visit. Got weird airflow or your AC's acting possessed? That's likely your HVAC blend door misaligning. Just hold the recirculate and rear defrost buttons for 10 seconds and let the system recalibrate itself. Problem solved in seconds. Is your steering feel off after an alignment or suspension job? That could be the steering angle sensor needing a reset. Just turn the wheel fully left, fully right, then back to center. Some vehicles will auto-relearn instantly. Even your infotainment glitches, Bluetooth bugs, and transmission behavior issues can be solved without a single tool. Many cars have built-in button combos or ignition sequences that reset these modules quietly, but only if you know where to look. But here's the catch. After any of these resets, there's one final step you must do. It's the difference between your car adapting smoothly or spiraling into more weird symptoms, stalls or error lights. And most people, even some mechanics, skip it. Want to be smarter than 90% of car owners? Then make sure you always finish with this one last step, because without without it, all your resets could be undone in minutes. The missing step most drivers forget. There's one step that's absolutely crucial after any major reset, but most drivers skip it and then wonder why their car starts acting up. It's called the idle relearn, and without it, your vehicle doesn't know how to behave with all that fresh data. The ECU might have reset, but your engine still doesn't know how to breathe. Skip this step and you might notice the engine stalling at stoplights, RPMs bouncing, or sluggish throttle response that wasn't there before. But here's the truth, that's not a new problem. It's your car struggling to relearn how to idle. And if you don't guide it, it guesses badly. That's when all your previous resets start to feel like they made things worse. To do it right, start the engine. Let it idle in park or neutral with the AC off for 3 to 5 minutes. Then turn the AC on and let it idle for another few minutes. After that, take it for a short, gentle drive. A few smooth miles at low speed is enough. That's it. Simple, fast, and absolutely essential. But here's the part most people, even seasoned mechanics, never tell you. This step doesn't just teach your car to idle. It also syncs throttle position, fuel trim, air-fuel mixture, and even transmission timing. You're not just resetting a number, you're reprogramming the way your car drives. It's the final piece of the puzzle, and the secret that separates a frustrated driver from someone who feels like they just got a full tune-up for free. At this point, you're not just pushing buttons and hoping for the best. You're taking real control, and the smartest thing you can do now, start tracking your resets. Keep a simple log, what you did, when you did it, and what symptoms you were trying to fix. Why? Because this is how you separate glitches from real problems. If a reset fixes the issue, and it stays fixed, it was just a glitch, a temporary hiccup in your car's brain. But if the same issue keeps coming back, even after a reset, that's your signal. It's no longer guesswork, it's a real issue, and now it's worth fixing. No more throwing money at mechanics for problems they can't even reproduce. No more confusion at the check engine light. You're not just a driver anymore, you're in control. They done. If this helped you, hit that like button. It tells the algorithm this video was worth it. Got a weird car issue or reset trick of your own? Drop it in the comments. I read every one. And if you want more no-nonsense car fixes that actually work, subscribe, because this is just the beginning. Drive smart, stay ahead.